Sagittarius. How are you, Sag? Sagittarius. This is going to be a general reading for you. Okay, take what fits, leave the rest. If this message is for you, you will have confirmation. If it is not, you will be confused. All right? Mercury, mind at the bottom of the deck. So there could be something going on with your third house or whatever Virgo and Gemini is doing in your chart. Take a look at that. Or this could be simply talking about, number one, alchemy, and or keeping your thoughts pure, or staying, having control of your mind is necessary or is key at this time. All right. So, or maybe somebody's trying to infiltrate your mind. Keep your crown covered. Sagittarius, what's going on? I'm hearing Ray J. If I had one wish, we would be best friends, love never end. It would just begin. If I had one wish. Okay. We have here Gemini, I think. Okay, that's your opposite sign. So maybe there's an attribute or something that you can learn from Gemini at this time, or take on and use at this time. One more for Sag. That's card 15. So maybe you need to think in two ways. Have a dualistic thought pattern or something like that. Okay, we have 6th house routine. So there could be something to do with what you're thinking here on a daily basis, or maybe you need to think about something on a daily. There's blessings here coming in. 3rd house messages, North Node, life's purpose. Okay. All right. So maybe you have a 15 and 30. Interesting. So it just went up at times 2. So maybe something doubled. I just said maybe you need to have like a dualistic thinking about something. Grand Trine blessings. Check out your natal chart. All right. There's something significant about your natal chart here that's applicable. I want to get one more, to be honest with you, Sagittarius. All right. One more for Sag. Maybe you're creating something. I think I feel. And Uranus, genius. Uranus is doing something right now, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember what it's doing, but there's these planets. There's a lot of movement at this time. There's a relationship to your thoughts and your feelings in your body. Like, so pay attention. Are you having like physical sensations? You know, there's, okay, so there may have been a few mistakes along the way. You may have stumbled across or stumbled on your path, right? but that's okay. All right. There's a learning curve. Your mind and your feelings, your mental body and your emotional body, as it relates to your physical body, there's an importance here. Maybe something to do with the health. Okay, what are you consuming? What are you taking in? There's something really important about that. Okay, when I picked these up, I seen Life's Purpose. I seen Grand Cross Provoker and Life's Purpose. So there may have been something, or there is about to be something that's really going to kind of wake you up or rattle you about something to do with your life purpose here. It's going to help you bring balance into your life, or that's what's lacking here. Maybe you're needing to balance. Oh, and then we have love here. So maybe that's what you're desiring. Maybe maybe you're wanting a good work life, career life, and love. Let me clarify this. And I'm hearing, and I'm wishing on a star to find out where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to find out what it means. And I'm wishing on a rainbow that I see. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have second house, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. How do you see yourself, Sagittarius? How do you see yourself as an individual, in groups, amongst people? How do you think of yourself? Do you like something along those lines? Tell me about, because second house talks about your value system as well. It's not just material possessions. Tell me about Gemini, I think. For Sagittarius. Water. Spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Which is very interesting. Okay, because we have Cancer, I feel, over here. So there's the air and water element. For sure. 12th house, Piscean energy, and then Uranus, radical change, and then a challenging situation. I feel like maybe what you think isn't what it actually is about something. You're just needing to follow your intuition here. There could have been maybe there's a lack of trust either within yourself, trusting your own intuition, or trusting other people here. It may be difficult for you to express your feelings, express yourself, or ask for or express what it is that you're wanting when it comes to partnerships, just in general, even though partnerships is not out here. Whatever this 12th house initiation was, it caused you to expand in your emotional body, your emotional space. There's a lot more emotional information that you're holding there. 12th house is spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. 12th house energy is also illusions, okay? 12th house energy also talks about hidden friends, hidden enemies, hidden talents, hidden gifts, hidden paths, hidden, just a lot of things are hidden. And that shit pulls back like layered, like an onion, it pulls back. Can I get another one on Gemini, I think? Water. And then conjunction came out in reverse. It says a union merging together and coming together. Maybe something is not coming together. Maybe you don't think something is coming together. I need more clarity on that. Maybe you have to initiate something here and be brave. Or something has something to do with the Aries. Maybe someone has Gemini in their 5th house. Interesting. Tell me more about this. What's a disunion? What's not coming together? Gemini is also twin energy. A soul group. Okay. House 11 here. Friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian belief systems. Aquarian energy. You have angelic support throughout the thing here to transform. Maybe you just need to change your thinking patterns. Tell me about 6th house routine. Opposition. So there's either something that you're not doing that you need to do, something you need to take out of your routine that could be causing an imbalance here. Maybe it's people in your social circle, or communication, or your thinking patterns. Okay, because Gemini is back out here. So more air energy. Lots of air energy. It says networking. We have Sagittarius now. I truly believe that whatever this is for you, Sagittarius, you need to spend some time looking up attributes about Gemini. And because that is your sister sign, there are things that you could borrow from Gemini at this time that'll help you with. I heard fire in the belly. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. So, I do meet a lot of Geminis, right? I'm a Sagittarius. Gang, gang. So, but I do meet a lot of Geminis. And one thing that I have noticed about Geminis, Sagittarians think a lot like how the world would perceive a Gemini to think, right? And Geminis are fired up and feisty, a lot like how people would assume a Sagittarius is. And that's just what I've noticed on the surface. Can I, one more on this opposition. It could be a Gemini in opposition to you. Shit. You never know. Libra, more air energy. Balance. Okay? Consideration, fairness, and harmony. So you need to bring balance into your routines here. It's something that you need to know within you and push forward and do and get it done or something like that. Something that you're nurturing or that you need to nurture, or there's a Cancer of significance here. Cancer, I feel. Can I get clarity on that? Are you having difficulties expressing your emotions? Or do you feel restricted here? Do you feel like there's something that you just can't let go of or release? Or are you struggling with your emotions, Sagittarius? And we got the moon at the bottom of the deck. There could be something in your emotional body that you're having difficulty facing, releasing, letting go. Or if this is speaking more literal, this could be talking about a Cancer in your life or somewhere in your natal chart. There's Cancer energy. What is that? 4th house? No. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's 4th house. What is it that you're feeling? And how can you move forward from it? How can you express that? How can you make it fluid? Ooh, and then we got masculine energy at the bottom of the deck, and then Aries underneath that. Your moon sign could either be, was that Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, Aquarius. I think that's Leo. Okay? There's something that you need to initiate, or something that you need to be brave about. There's something that you're passionate about. Okay? You need to... It's something that's you're healing, though. For sure. Okay. Sagittarius. A fiery climax approaches. Okay, full moon in Aries. Yesterday the moon was in Aries. Okay. Sagittarius. A new romantic cycle begins. Libra. The new moon in Libra. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. A time to give rather than take. Confidence. It's all about confidence, baby. Alright, what's this new romantic cycle about? Show me the lighter side to that. Process your feelings, okay? Okay. The cards are very chatty. Avoid drama. Interesting. Okay, so we got a new cycle going on, Sag. And let's avoid drama. Let's not engage with these motherfuckers out here. Be courageous. Okay, something is accepting responsibility in a situation here. Interesting. What would this drama be about? I'm interested in knowing that. What would this drama be about? I heard you get more flies with honey. Okay. Why do I hear a southern accent? I'm hearing be nice, darling. Be nice. Wow. Alright, tell me what this drama is about. So what's this drama about for Sagittarius? What could this drama be about? A past life lover who could be married, or you used to be married to them. Something about marriage. Past life lover, new lover, here to challenge your masculine and feminine. And we have karmic friends and family here. Maybe you're not sure if they're karmic or not, or somebody is being deceptive. King or queen or swords, maybe you cut them off. Maybe they're divorced. Maybe you divorce them. Something is coming out. Okay, maybe it's how someone feels, or maybe someone is going to learn something from this heart chakra opening here. Maybe somebody got cut off, or king or queen of swords is realizing something about a feminine energy. Whatever this is, I'm not getting too deep in this. I just wanted to get a little bit of clarity on that. Okay, deception. Somebody's taking a risk here. Okay, what's your energy, Sagittarius? What energy are you currently sitting in? Peaks of joy at the bottom of the deck. 33. That's a good energy. All right. What's your current energy, Sagittarius? Balancing act. Okay. You're balancing things. Okay. You've mastered something. You have mastered something. Card 11. Why did I just hear not by the hair on my chinny chin chin? What? Is somebody like a preschool teacher, or somebody like reads books or something? Billy Goat's gruff. They had to trick the three Billy goats to get cross. All right, so what's crossing you, Sag? Pain. That is taking you some time to process here. You're healing. I think alone is the wrong word, but you're doing something on your own. 11, then we have 38. That reduces to another 11. Then we have 12. That's 3. And then 32. That's 5. And then we have home at the bottom of the deck. She has like a snail bottom on with fairy wings. Interesting. Be steady and strategic. Think about what you're doing. Okay? Enjoy the moment while you're in it. Walking by faith and not by sight. Interesting. Why is this crossing here? It's all about confidence, baby. Ooh. Forgiveness. This may have something to do with family. Because we have home at the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot you're learning. Fairies could be, I heard, oh buddy, oh pal. Okay, you could be working with the fairies. Or they're around. Alright. Doing something alone. So there could have been something, just one of life's adventures, right? Things happen, right? And it seems like either your mind, your motivation, or something got stuck back there. Okay. Something has been difficult for you. I heard, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? And that's from the scene of the Little Mermaid when she's in the little water cave. So there could be a lot of things that you've accumulated over time that you're dealing with. All right, what you need to know moving forward, Sagittarius. I can't wait to clarify these things. What you need to know moving forward, Sagittarius. Sacred Pool. Bone Collector. And I heard Megan Thee Stallion's body yaddy yaddy yaddy. Interesting. I'm a hot ebony. They go click it if it's me. Something like that. Okay, 40s. We have 19. That's 10. So whatever the difficulty was, that's ending. Okay. There needs to be some type of balance or harmony that you have to find within self. Okay. There's lessons. Maybe it's just coming to the understanding that maybe certain people, places, or things just is not right, or they can't go, or they can't, whatever. You only have a bicycle. You don't have the one with the 2 seats. Something to that effect. What's interesting about this card, and I can't take my eye off of that yellow bird, is the yellow bird is looking behind the elephant. Now I'm taking that 2 ways. Like the yellow bird has got his back, but at the same time, it's a looking back. That's a baby elephant at that. And then Sacred Pool. That talks about being in a good place to to do better, pretty much. Focus on self-love, self-esteem. Interesting. And look in the mirror. What do you see? Focus on self-love and self-esteem. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. A detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Okay, so, but it's all coming from forgiveness. So there's some type of forgiveness that you're needing to have for yourself or for other people. There's a need to choose peace. Okay, whatever this cycle was, you learned a lot. You learned a lot. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl? Girl who has everything. Moving forward. You're planning to do something. You're definitely looking ahead. You chose a path and now you're making plans. And moving forward, you need to be optimistic moving forward. All right. What's your current energy, Sagittarius, with this balancing act? You're in control, darling. You are in control. You are the mother-loving emperor. You can't see. It's dark. Let me turn this light on. My dog doesn't ever want to move until he gets stepped on. A little bit more light. All right, Sag, you're the emperor. You are in control. You are stable mentally, emotionally. Okay? At least that's what it appears. Okay? What's crossing you? Okay? You got money coming in. You're building a legacy here. What's crossing you with heal the ouch? Well, you did heal. You did heal. You are healing. So, what's here? By looking at something from a different perspective, or you will find victory by or triumphing over whatever this hurt, this pain is, by looking at something from a different perspective. Okay? Or there was a pause or some type of stagnancy due to this pain that's very visible. Okay? Yeah. It could have been something that you didn't want to deal with. It could have been something that you just, kept putting to the back burner because whatever it is just heavy, baby. You got so heavy on me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are dream girls. We'll make you happy. We are dream girls. We'll always care. Dream girls will make it through the night. Dream girls will make you feel alright. Tell me about slow and steady. The Empress. Okay. Peace. So something is ending here. Something ended. There was some type of transformation here, or there will be a transformation. Maybe you looking at something from a different perspective is going to shift something for you. Slow and steady here. This is this could be a relationship. Things are changing. And things will change. You're going to be getting some information here. You're speaking out on something here. I really feel like someone is going to be getting information in the dream state, or when they're sleeping, or in meditation, or rest. To me about this magic prayer. Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups. Okay, so in the past, there was something, you could be thinking about something from the past, or in the past there was something that was very disappointing to you. It's something that you're dwelling on. Ace of Swords, and that's the motherfucking truth. You could be trying to figure out, like, why you had to go through something here. What's the reason? I'm hearing Cardi B. What's the reason? What's the reason? Something like that. Alright. Then I just heard, why did I get married too? Somebody could be trying to figure out why they got married. Alright. Alright. Something in the past may have happened so that you can ascend to a higher level of consciousness or place in society. Okay. Tell me about Dragon's Lair, Stuck in the Mud, and One Ring Circus. Okay. There could have been, someone could have been having money issues here. There could have been a lack of reciprocity. Someone not getting what they deserve. Okay, or maybe just getting the shit end of the stick or something. Five of Michael, yeah. It's like there was some drama, there was some bullshit. There could have been some fighting, competition, or like a planned attack. You have to walk away from something. 6 of Swords. Somebody had to walk away and end the cycle. Either with family, or you ended a cycle and started a new one, which is going to bring in this 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Before you do anything rash, Sagittarius, you think about everything. To me, about sacred pool, what you need to know moving forward, okay? Self-love, okay? Look at who you are. That's what the card said. To me, about sacred pool for Sagittarius. The Lovers. What? 10 of Cups. And this Queen of Swords and the 2 of Cups fell out in reverse over here, though. It fell out over here, child. To me, about the sacred pool, you could be reconciling with yourself. You could be reconciling with your higher self and your inner child. Okay, maybe you could... choosing happiness, choosing love. Ace of Pentacles. Choosing what you love. And then the 9 of Cups. Being brave and honest. Knowing, okay, there could be a decision about a King of Wands here that you're making here. Having the courage to do something is very significant. Ciao. Okay, what's this? How long I've been on this thing? Too dang long. All right. Okay. Ooh, you're holding on to something. Okay. You're holding on to something, okay, in your emotional self, your emotional body here. You need to save money. It's something that needs to be kind of like laid to rest. Face your fears, release the past. To me, there's something that someone needs to know. Something needs to be communicated. Now it's King and Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. That's too fucking much here. Somebody could be juggling the past or these. Step too far in that. What does your higher self want you to know, Sagittarius? What does your higher self want you to know, Sagittarius? Somebody's from Cali. Somebody travels out there. Or maybe you will be going to Cali, Sagittarius. All right, what does your higher self want you to know? You got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. It's something that you're putting off. Get up, do the laundry, wash those dishes, vacuum, sweep, mop, clean the walls, get the cobwebs off. Okay, you know, it's getting cold, so, you know, the spiders, they like to come inside. Get rid of them, throw the mothballs around. I don't know. It's something that you needed to deal with. All right, or so this could be somebody. Change the sheets, change the pillowcases. And you could be avoiding something. Okay. All right. Anything else Sagittarius higher self wants them to know? Sagittarius. Find an oracle. Somebody could be getting readings. You may want a reading here. Somebody could be in their 40s, 42, 44, and 28. And then 39. So somebody could be getting advice on how to move forward here. Okay, we got fresh start and daydreaming. And then what's that? Inner child. I did mention something about reconciling with the inner child. Okay. So all right, so I feel like it's something that you've been kind of just putting off and not really wanting to deal with. It may be something that comes to mind every now and then here. You could also be strategizing how to, you know, for your foundation, your bank account, making it bigger here. Earlier in the reading, it's something about your mind and your emotions here. So your mind and your emotions are affecting everything. Okay, it's time to deal with something. It's time to deal with this grief. It's time to lay something to rest. It's time to clean it up here. You could be in hermit mode. Okay. You could be ordering stuff. Okay. Amazon, you know, all these stores are having all kinds of crazy sales. You could be buying stuff online here, or there could be some type of attachment that you're needing to deal with here, or that you're going to be realizing in some type of hermit mode. Or there was some type of attachment and it was there so that you can deal with this shadow side of self, so that you could deal with something within you. All right, I'm gonna get this angel number and then I'm gonna call it a night. Now I'm gonna do, who's next? Capricorn. And then okay. Travel. There is an adventure waiting for you, and it's in your highest good to pursue it. In new contexts and environments, your angels will bestow wisdom upon you. Where do you want to go? Plan a trip or an adventure, no matter how small. And know it's never a waste of time to see and experience new things. Even if you can't go on the trip now, make a vision board of a future experience in full living color so you can be reminded of your goal every day. I want to get one more because I'm biased, because I am a Sagittarius. One more. Be serious. Invest in yourself earnestly. Your angels are reminding you that your interests and goals must be taken seriously. If you put them on the back burner, hello, the universe will too. Reflect now on a promise you've made yourself recently. Reaffirm your commitment to yourself and to that promise by repeating this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. And you can finish that out by saying, I'm worthy of accomplishing my goals, dreams, and desires. All right? Sag, I hope that was helpful. Bye.